Alright, y'all. I had to do it this way so y'all can see my face. But yeah, this shit's gotta stop. Like, if y'all know me, y'all know I ain't afraid of no man on this planet. I'm not afraid of any repercussions or none of that shit for anything I say or do. So, with that being said, a fellow YouTuber that I just started watching and getting into like that found out he a chomo. Now, he's denied the allegations several times, and regardless of the amount of money you got or your lawyer situation to where you were able to get certain shit dropped or whatever the fuck else, you can't just say somebody has fake paperwork on you and then try to make a video not even showing the physical paperwork. But a few things I found funny is you make it apparent several times in this video that you are a civilian. I don't got no problems with that. But when you're around a whole bunch of gang members and when you are promoting the negativity and the violence and you're trying to explore all that shit, it's something within that you may not be affiliated with them gangs, but you're not a civilian. You feel me? If you know thugs or if you got thug homies or whatever the fuck else, you may not be active or whatever, but you're not a fucking civilian, my nigga. You're not. Same shit, the reason why I maneuver certain ways is because, yeah, I may be going to school, I may have stopped what I was doing in the street life, but I am no way, shape, or form a civilian. I know what's right and what's wrong when it comes to street politics. I know what fly and what don't fly. And street politics, prison politics, and on this planet, no way, shape, or form is the shit anyone is alleged of doing under the chomo, pedo type bullshit. Is it okay? And I've been doing this conscious shit for a while. I talked about Pizzagate, and I've watched as the powers that be on this plane have been able to extrapolate the fucking information that started to come to light on specific individuals who people look up to. So, all I gotta say is, if you had anything to fucking worry about, the move is not, if you are a civilian, the move is not to make a YouTube video with some Pyrus that they claim is Pyrus from probably Vegas, because there's a lot out there. But a regular civilian ain't finna make a YouTube video, an hour-long YouTube video, talking about how he ain't a chomo and about how the paperwork that was released on him was fake. When, nigga, the only thing I ever seen was a news article with your name in it. And you telling me a news article is on that bullshit? Yeah. And so, and then where I felt like some bullshit was being spoken to me, and if you know me, I don't like when people bullshit me. So, Me putting this in front of someone's face, you've done something to little children? Your response is it's fake, and oh, since I know you've been watching my videos and supporting, don't switch up now. Watch my video talking about how the shit is fake. Nigga, I don't care what you talking about. If you've been arrested, if they have you on file as you were on the run for some shit, and they had to come get you and extradite you, that doesn't prove to me that you didn't do anything wrong. And I get what people say on, people just saying certain shit and, do the research, look it up for yourself. Nigga, I have. And it's one thing to be on some Michael Jackson shit where everybody's calling you something for years and years and there's no valid proof besides someone taking pictures of some little niggas next to a pool. Then yeah, that's completely different from someone hearing some shit about you. I'm physically watching your videos and see how uncomfortable you are around some pretty hoes out there in the Dominican Republic. Like, ain't no grown man finna sit up here and get, like, nigga, you next to some pretty thoughts from a foreign country that would probably bust it wide open for you. Let dick tissue you. Bust. Word to Steph is cold. But, nigga, you sitting in the back of a fucking convertible with big titty bitches, pretty ones, next to you, all pushed up on you and shit. You. What? What? And you expect motherfuckers not to believe that you on that type of timing? I don't know what to believe no more. All I know is being in California, in Sacramento to be exact, I have heard too much information on how motherfuckers is out here being chomos and pedos. I brought it to this nigga's attention at one of the local liquor stores out there in downtown. This nigga told me, oh, well, you moved into the heart of that. The heart of it? The heart of it. A few years back, there was an investigation that apparently, that you can all Google this shit. You can fact check me. But apparently, there was raids and a whole bunch of bullshit years back, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, where there was an investigation on multiple churches in Sacramento and surrounding areas. So like San Fran, Sacramento, like Stockton, Modesto type shit. But long story short, there was over 20 different churches where they have assaulted kids. We're talking about deacons and priests and shit assaulting kids. And from my knowledge, our current vice president that everybody is trying to be backing up because she's somewhat black, even though the bitch is clearly Indian. But any little bit of melanin, we hang on to that shit. She black, nigga. She black. But no, for real, like, it's crazy how, fuck, I forget this bitch name. Biden and who? Oh, Kamala Harris. There were several churches under investigation that she was responsible for in San Francisco. None of them were committed. Let me run that back for you. None of them were arrested, went to court, went to jail, had any fucking thing to say about that shit. And you know what happened to them? They moved to a different church. This is why I take this shit so motherfucking serious. The crazy part is I ain't even got no fucking kids. But I take this shit more serious than most of y'all who do have kids. And this is why I preach the shit to women so much. This is why you can call me a part of the Red Pill community. But I preach this shit so much where women, like bro, like we get it. Men have this extra capability that's a double standard that women don't. Men can fuck on whoever. It's up to a man to live their life accordingly. And if he has any value, he's not just gonna be smashing any and every fucking thing. But women, you don't have the control. Women have the control to say yes to having sex. It is up to the women if their legs gonna open. But what you don't control is when that nigga decide to, you don't control that shit. So you end up with a baby with a nigga you don't even fuck with like that. You chose to give yourself to a nigga you don't fucking know like that. Now, a female can have whatever fucking side quest or whatever the fuck she got going on, and she can come fuck on you and you fuck her and kick her to the curb. It's way easier for a man to keep up with a maniacal woman than it is for a woman to keep up with a maniacal man. You feel me? Because women have power until they don't. Let's just keep it a beam, my nigga. Women have power until they don't. Now, women can give up their power. That's a huge part of it. But what we gotta understand is when we dealing with individuals who are fucking sick, you can't quantify if a fucking person has something in their head. If they're not psychopathic and they're sociological, a sociopath, they're gonna be able to do shit out in the open that makes them seem normal for a moment. This is why I harp on women to be careful. Y'all can go out there and have a hot girl summer all you want, but when you fuck around and get pow, when you get clapped, or a nigga leave a bun in the oven, you can't blame anybody but you. But that's not the topic of discussion. The topic of discussion are sick niggas who think they men. Shit that pissed me off is the fucking fact that this nigga was like, don't switch up. Watch my video on how I clear my name on the paperwork. Nigga, you was in front of two Pyrus who maybe you don't have it in with them like that. So they probably wouldn't fuck you up if you said something that, you know, wasn't coherent. But I seen one of the comments on his YouTube video. It was like, I'm pretty sure your lawyer did not tell you to take your paperwork over to two Pyrus to fucking relieve your fucking to clear your name. That's what it said. So your lawyer did not tell you to take your paperwork over to some Pyrus to clear your name. Oh God! It pisses me off because I'm an actual man's man, my nigga. I would love to have kids. I probably would have fucking had one already, or maybe two. But I know this world too good, like the back of my fucking hand. And as much as you shouldn't trust random niggas, men shouldn't trust random women out here. I just seen a video the other day on how a bitch literally went to a bar or some shit, met a nigga, went with him back to his room, drugged him, and cleaned his fucking pockets for 50 stacks. 50 stacks. Make you get ugly when you say it. 50 stacks. Cleaned him out. Seen another video with a bitch trying to sue a nigga because she didn't have a good date. Y'all need to drop this ego, this privilege, whatever the fuck y'all got going on. There are some sick motherfuckers out here. You cannot afford to get caught up in that situation. One of my good homies, love this nigga to death, damn near lost his life last night over some fucking crackhead. Y'all can't maneuver like you got nothing to lose. Living your best life, that phrase was for when you get your shit together. You don't just live your best life every day. You don't just go out here and party and drink every fucking weekend, celebrating, going right back to your 9-to-5 job and not having your fucking dreams being chased. I'm dead serious. Now this might go on my Instagram or my YouTube or both. But what I will say, like, comment, subscribe. Sniper out now on all digital platforms. And stop giving these motherfuckers the benefit of the doubt and start reading people. Start reading body language. Start realizing how people act in certain situations. Now, mind you, eat right, drink at least a gallon of water a day so your mind can be clear to where you can see shit for what it is. Don't let the delusion start rolling. And, oh, this nigga must be doing this, so I'm gonna do this. He doing this, so I'm going here. The world doesn't run on delusions. The world runs on facts. And when those facts get blurred, it's to cause fear, confusion, and it's to be a distraction from the shit you need to get done. Now, this is gonna go a little deep, but this is for the people who are consciously aware and have enough information to know your social security number card, you're a stock being traded on the black market somewhere. You have a price attached to your name, to your likeliness. From the moment you're born, you are meant to collect and to carry a certain amount of debt while you're on this earth. Make yourself valuable. If you can't see the value within yourself, do better. Pick up a new fucking sport. Pick up a hobby. Do something to distract yourself from the bullshit. You got to distract yourself from the distractions nowadays. And that's tough. That's tough. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to get up out of here. I just had to relieve this real quick. Trying to keep content, coming in. Been working on school, getting all this shit squared away so I can be straight with financial aid and finances until I'm back on my feet. But if y'all need a personal trainer, I'll send y'all videos of what my body looked like before I got hit. And I'm definitely on my way back there. On God. So yeah, peace, love, and hair grease. Y'all be good.